Hi everyone, I've just come back from walking Max around the field. It's been quite warm today, but in the evening I like to wear a coat anyway because it does get windy. So I've been learning Polish. I've just been sat down learning Polish basically. So I was learning Polish, and I was like watching on and off bits on the telly. I've also been listening to my country music. I'm really into my country music on the Alexa. I've been on my own all day, but I've got my lovely dog Max and my cat, so I'm fine. It does get monotonous, it does get boring, but you know, that's the way it is. I'm a middle-aged woman. I just want to sit. I've injured my neck and my back, and believe you me, just going outside, walking around the field, it does hurt. So 10 to 7, the usual time I take Max out for a walk during the week. The weekend is no exception. I'm just letting people get on with what they want to do, and I'm getting on with what I want to do, and I'm trying to learn Polish. And then I thought, right, let's try maths as well and a bit of English. So I've downloaded like apps for English and apps for maths, like going over all the things that I was shit at school, just to see if I can do them by myself on my own with no, you know, when you're at school, it's always a distraction. There's bullies, there's crap. So at home I can do what I like and space it out, etc. So I was just watching A Night at the Museum as well, because it's one of those films that is funny, but it's also noisy because you've got the roaring of the dinosaur. So if there's any noise, right, you've got this giant dinosaur going. So I put that up loud, the Night at the Museum. And so it's a great film. I will get out of this place, I will. And I feel sorry for those people that are moving into the over 55 flats, because right opposite is a car park, right? And kids congregate in this car park, right? So, you know, so it's right opposite a car park, because people are like desperate to build flats because we're running out of space. So these over 55 flats are right opposite a car park where a load of youths scream and shout and roller skating. So that's going to be wonderful for those people moving in there. Somewhere I wouldn't want to move into. I'm looking for something small with a little garden and somewhere I can take my pets, you know. And at the moment I'm just getting offered high-rise flats, new build flats in Gillingham, and places with no garden. And this place has got a balcony, so I'd rather have a balcony because I like to do my gardening, my little pot plants. I wouldn't like no garden at all and no balcony. So I'm not going to rush. I'm not rushing into something where I'm going to, it's wrong and it's not right for me. What else? Yeah, I went out just at the weekend. It can feel really, really like scary outside because you've got youths outside, you've got drug users, and you've got people that are visiting, obviously, Rochester. So I just went straight onto the field, held my head up high, just walked past. I went onto the field and I could smell barbecue, but I can't eat barbecued food. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it, and I don't like the smell of it. So obviously someone had been having a barbecue and it bloody stank. And I thought it made me feel sick, actually. I don't like barbecues. I don't like being reminded of barbecues either. It's a bad thing for me. So I could smell this barbecue, it stank. And you know what people do? They throw their wrappers on the floor, their juice bottles on the floor. And I mean, I cooked myself some dinner today. I had a Morrison's delivery on Thursday, and I've still got loads of food left over. I've been eating the yogurts as well, the Muller yogurts, and I got myself some dairy milk chocolate. So I've got food and everything. That's not an issue with me. And just that smell was just horrible. I didn't like it. I walked around the field trying not to cough and choke. There was a woman wearing a COVID mask getting into her car. She had one of those blue NHS COVID masks. She was getting into her car. I walked around the field, and you know, it nearly knocked me out a bit. It made me feel dizzy and my eyes water. A really strong smell of barbecues, smoke, and I walked around the field, and there was just one couple on the field, a couple of people walking, and then I came off the field, and like, people tend to stay away from me. They do. They just keep away from me, and that's what I want anyway. So, because I just want to be left alone and to walk home in peace. And then some silly idiot, when I was coming home towards the flats, and I just thought, how ridiculous, really? And what's behind me, I don't take any notice of. I just started laughing to myself. I thought, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What's that supposed to mean to me? And I just carried on walking, because it usually comes either out of a window or somewhere that you don't know where it's coming from, and I'm really not interested. It's a load of bollocks. So I come into my flat, right, and obviously Sunday tomorrow there's going to probably be no post anyway. Maybe delivery drivers work, I don't know. But if I want to go to the shop, I can go to the shop, right? I have got money. I mean, I haven't got a great deal of money, but if I wanted a newspaper and something, I can go to the shop. I've just chosen not to. It's not because I've got no money. I think some people think, oh, she hasn't got any money. I have got money. I just when I go to the shop, I'll go to the shop when I want to, not when anybody else does. So I've come back into my flat. That the stench of that barbecue's made me feel a bit sick. So I'm gonna have like maybe some honey tea or something. Get a cup of tea and put some honey in it, and try and feel. It doesn't just feel a bit sick. Stank. No wonder somebody was wearing a COVID mask. She's come out of the co-op with her shopping and got into the car with her COVID mask on and a plastic bag. So I've been at home all day. I haven't really gone anywhere. I didn't go anywhere yesterday. Tomorrow I've got no plans to go anywhere either. I just want to get my back and my neck better, really. I'll continue to learn Polish. Yes, we had an incident where I'm a woman, right? We all know what pornography is. We're not stupid. Some women like looking at pornography and watching it, right? It helps some people as well, porn does, when they're living on their own, right? I can understand that. The thing is, when you send somebody unwanted pornography, it can affect their mental health. That is why Facebook tell you to report someone that sends indecent images to you, because some people, it can have an adverse effect on them, right? So this afternoon I was in my flat and I was just doing my Polish, watching the telly, minding my own business, and I told you that I'm just ignoring these individual who it is, who's obviously sex mad and not very well. But no one knows who they are, and I don't really think anyone cares either, to be fair. So I was sat down and basically, you know, when it pops up a notification on Facebook, and believe you me, I've blocked about 10 of them, 10 people, blocked about 10 of them, and then this one popped up with a face mask on. Hence the woman coming out of the co-op with a face mask. You see how childish they are, and their little theatrics and playground studio antics. So the guy that sent me, Crystal, pornography, a woman, had a face mask on, and I blocked him. Basically, first of all, I get sent a couple, a pornography couple. The guy's got a bald head, the woman's got this pink dress on where her boobs are exposed, so she's got like stringy bits around her boobies, and she's got ginger hair, right? So the next one was a woman bent over in somebody's obsessed with neon pink, I think. She had the most extremely big bottom and thick fat legs, and my legs aren't thick and fat. No, they're not. So this woman was bent over with a split dress, like neon pink, that was all like broken, you know, torn, and with her arse facing towards me. So I said, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like being sent that. And then they sent me the most disgusting photograph I've ever seen, and it was just vile. And it's a foreign guy, obviously, so the British police can't do anything about it. And it's just absolutely vulgar and disgusting. And then he puts kiss, kiss, kiss after it. And then he sends me a picture of a penis. Make up your mind. You're sending me 3 or 4 pictures of women with hardly any clothes on, and then you're sending me a picture of a penis. Right? Just block it. I just blocked it, and then you see it go quiet next week, because they obviously go to work during the week. It's somebody that goes to work during the week, because I haven't had any of this for about 2 weeks. This weekend we've been bombarded with it, this weekend. So it's obviously someone who's got the weekend off, and obviously doesn't have the time to speak to me during the week because they're at work. That's what it is. They've obviously got a lot of time on their hands today, and they had a lot of time on their hands yesterday evening. And I expect, you know, part of tomorrow they'll have a bit of time on their hands as well, right? But I'm not interested in your filth. It doesn't do anything for me. If you like that sort of thing, I feel sorry for you, because it's really quite disgusting. Not my cup of tea at all. You know, and that just proved to me that a lot of people that go into pornography, they're obviously not interested in their faces, they're just interested in their bodily parts, because they weren't very attractive people at all. In fact, they looked disgusting. And if you've stolen these people's personal videos and pictures, you're not very nice at all, are you? Not interested. It doesn't do anything for me. Porn. It doesn't. I mean, I'm middle-aged now. All my bits, everything's gone south. I'm lucky if I can get up in the morning. I'm not worried about what my bits look like. Seriously? I feel sorry for you. I really do. You just cannot leave me alone. I mean, isn't there any more fish in the sea for you to go and snap at, you big shark? Really? No wonder you cover your head. I can see why. I'm getting on with the rest of my evening. I'm making myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to sit down and relax. Mate, if you haven't got the guts to come up to me and speak to me, then just forget it. Forget it. Go away and crawl under your shell. I'll find something to watch as well. I mean, I'm really not interested in anybody anymore. I'm getting on with my life. Obviously, you know that the police are fucking bent. You can't report anything to them. You've got to do things yourself and make people see that you mean business. Otherwise, they just walk all over you and use you as a fucking doormat. Everybody have a lovely evening. This world is a nasty place at the moment, and do your best you can to live in it like myself. See you later.